It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Monday, December 16th, 2019. It's 7 a.m.
I can still
Do we hear a
whoop
whoop whoop down here in this end?
No. Whoop whoop. There we go. He's got my back. Oh, grumpy Gus over there. You know you ain't gonna. You're just gonna. He comes in here making these cow sounds.
Oh yeah.
I knew Mason had my back. I knew he had my back.
That was good. I just got it in the right channel over here. Yoo-hoo, or nothing over here until Mason chimed in. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host. We got Bob Zdora, Bob Rectenwald, Scooter Callis. Mason's here to do the prayer in just a few minutes, and hope everybody had a great weekend.
I did.
Quick, yeah. Lots of driving.
Both you
guys did lots of driving.
Well, not as much as him, but down by Hot Springs, Lakeside.
Fun. Mason, did you have a good weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, fun.
Pretty good.
Were you wanting it to snow?
Yes.
A little bit or a lot?
Enough to get me out of school.
Oh, well, that's always the hidden factor.
Maybe another day. Oh, Down on the Corner is brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. As you heard in the introduction, 3 locations to serve you. Balmer Boulevard, which will be still busy this week while school's in session, and they'll probably slack off a little bit during the Christmas break. We got Balmer Boulevard, we got 62 East Plaza, and of course Baxter Regional Medical Center. And I think it's still being remodeled, and so very soon they'll have a very nice coffee bar in the main lobby of Baxter Regional. So 3 locations to serve you the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brood Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Mike and the staff do a great job at all 3 locations, and they're ready to serve you. You know, they've got the real men's coffee like we drink here. Or they got what he calls the foo-foo stuff.
Yeah, you talk about the foo-foo coffee. You know, I need a shot of this, a shot of that in it. I need this, I need that. And I need to heat it up to 136 degrees. And that's, that's just crazy.
And don't forget the foam.
And don't forget the foam.
Yeah, the foam. Yeah, I want 2
and
squirts
the butter topping latte.
Yeah.
Whatever you like. Check out Brood Awakening.
Give me 2 shots of this and 3/4 cup of Cass.
There you go. 93 octane, please. Brood Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brood Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes here in Mountain Home. Around the state, 29 to serve you in the state, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in Mountain Home, talk to Brad, Charlotte, Bruce, Chris, or anyone out there can help you. Very professional, caring, loving, and understanding. Time for some pre-planning perhaps, or maybe an emergency situation that we all dread this time of year. Well, we dread it any time of year. Scooter says it best, just go talk to them. They're very, very professional, caring, loving people that they have to be called to do what they do, and they do it so good at Roller Funeral Homes across the state of Arkansas and right here in Mountain Home. Once again, talk to Brad, Charlotte, Bruce, Chris. Anyone out there can help you in a very sad time of your life. And so this morning, Mason's here from Mountain Christian Academy. Once again, Mountain Christian Academy teaches no Common Core, takes no government funding. If you can help them financially, 424-6622. You can give them a call this week and say, I'd like to make a donation. And they'll be more than happy to take that donation. And these kids, these students are coming out with a great education. And they have, they exemplify, I think, a little bit higher maturity and a strong character. And, they get up early. Moms, dads come in here 6:50, 6:55 to bring them in to do the morning prayer. And it doesn't last that long, but their dedication says a lot for the students. And so Mason's here to do the morning prayer. Mason?
Dear God, thank you for this day. I pray that we'd all have a good time here on the station. I pray that you'd protect each and every one of us. I pray that everyone that is sick for the cold and everyone who has a cold will be healed. I pray that you would help my school. I pray that you help everyone's school. I pray that you would just help us to have a good day and help us to teach any other people about the Lord. Thank you for this day. Thank you for letting me be able to come here and be able to pray on the TV station. I pray that you would just help me to be good and have a good day. I pray for everyone else to have the same. And Thank you for the trees that we were able to build this station with, and the solid ground you gave us. Jesus, I pray. Amen.
Amen.
That was awesome.
You betcha. Well, like I say, these students, they have just a character about them.
It's just
that's
off the cuff.
I mean, just so strong. Just that was excellent, Mason. Thank you. And it's an example of the education they get at Mount Home Christian Academy. Once again, if you can help them financially, 424-6622. You're a wrestler. Did Bob Ruckmore say you're a wrestler?
Yep.
Yep.
He's a wrestler.
Yeah. Really?
Said he took first place in his last week before last or last week?
No, like this week. Like
Saturday, just a couple of days ago, Saturday? Well, awesome. Took first place.
Where, here at Mountain Home, did you go with Scooter down?
No, Scooter
I
was
was
high
at the
school.
same time.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I think
Oh, no.
I think the whole youth team did really well. I think you guys took third overall
Like over-
in team standings in the youth.
Like over 9 of us like had first place.
Really?
And there was like maybe 12, maybe 17 about? 16 kids were there,
Really?
and everyone medaled at least.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Wow,
That's
great.
impressive.
Wow, that is really good. Congratulations.
And we're gonna be in the paper.
Well, good. What day?
Yay.
Today?
No, tomorrow. 'Cause
Tomorrow's
we're gonna
Baxter
take
Bulletin?
we're gonna take a picture in the back. Is
Under
it
the-
the Baxter Bulletin?
In the sports section?
Yes.
Probably. Good. We'll look forward to seeing that.
Or
Once
you
again,
can go
Mason
to
brought
Mountain Home Flyers Facebook page. They'll have it posted there. I'm
the
sure.
Mountain Home Flyers. Okay. Good.
Once the picture's done, I'm sure they'll have it posted.
Excellent. Very good. Once again, if you can help Mountain Home Christian Academy financially, call them at 424-6622. Mason's another fine example of the students from the Christian Academy. And they come in here, well, we've been doing this, since the 3rd week of October now?
Yep.
We'll end it this Friday, of course, with the school break and everything. And but anyway, wow. So nice.
Great to have you.
You bet. Once again, Roller Funeral Homes brings the morning prayer with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
Okay, now for your trumpet.
Oh,
You've been
trumpet.
standing up for.
You want me to stand up?
No,
Nah,
you can just no. That's got me beat. All right, I'm out.
Doc Severinson, here he is, dude, right here. Doc
That's got
Severinson.
me beat. The weather.
Bobby Hackett, Al Hurt, right there.
I'm just going to record that and use it over and over so I don't have to do it anymore.
Morning weather brought to you by the ZT Bob and Linda
Tell me
Zdora
what
for all your real
royalties.
estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retired2Arkansas.net. We'll be doing This Week in Real Estate here in just a few minutes. Right now, let's take a look at the White River.
It's a beautiful
Pretty.
shot this morning.
Even though it's gray and dark, I mean, the bridge is still lit on the left-hand side of the screen. Downtown Cotter, the little railroad museum, baseball field, picnic area. You see the lights there about the 7 o'clock. Oh, somebody just turned on some.
That's the Christmas.
Is that the Christmas?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, man, I need to drive down there at night. That is so nice. The camera's in Marion County, Arkansas. You're looking into Baxter County, Arkansas, across the White River, the city of Cotter, one of our fine small towns here in north central Arkansas. Great folks, great town. And I really enjoy going to Cotter, Arkansas, going down to the White River and just walking around a little bit. The morning shot of the White River brought to you by the Z-Team. For all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793, retired2Arkansas.net. And like I say, we'll be doing This Week in Real Estate here in just a few minutes with Bob Zdora, so be sure to stick around for that. You want to do the temperatures today?
Sure.
Okay. All you got to see is the town, like Mountain Home 33, Flippin 34, and go on down the list. See it okay?
Mountain Home 33, Flippin, Arkansas 34, Harrison 33, Yellowville 34, Salem 30, Calico Rock 33, Mountain View 37, St. Louis,
Yeah,
St. Louis 28,
Poplar Bluff.
Poplar Bluff
He's trying to see the mic.
33, West Plains 30, Branson 32, and
Watford City, North Dakota.
Watford City, North Dakota.
My son works up there.
9 degrees.
9 degrees. Isn't that something? 9 degrees.
They can have
33
it.
here and 9 up there. All right. There's your temperatures. I want to show this. This is forecast map for Monday at 2 o'clock. If we can go, this is a line of rain and showers that'll move through the area from Houston, Texas, all the way up into the northern part of the country. Ready for the live radar?
Yep.
All right. Live radar right now. Hey, I didn't have to refresh this thing. I'm going to put it in motion here. We got snow and ice and sleet in Missouri. We got rain in Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, Virginia. A little bit of snow and ice in Virginia and Pennsylvania. Oh, back into Kansas and Colorado, the panhandle of Oklahoma, and extreme northern Texas. So let's zoom in to Arkansas. We'll check that real quick. 62, 412 east and west. More west than east is being affected right now. 62 and 412 east will be affected later on. Well, yeah, I thought I had it. There it goes. It's supposed to be in motion.
It's reloading because you
Is that
zoomed
what-
in. It's fine.
Okay. Highway 65, just sporadic rain showers from Little Rock, Conway, all the way up into Branson. Highway 67, 167, Batesville on up into Poplar Bluff for 67, 167 split. You got some shower activity going on there. Most of it's moving to the northeast, as you can see. All the interstates will be affected right now, 30, 40, 49, 55, and 555 in Arkansas. We have just a little bit of frozen precip in extreme northwest Arkansas right now. So let's pull that down and take a look at Missouri. Snow, sleet, freezing rain, just a little bit of everything going on in Missouri, affecting I-70 around Columbia between Kansas City and St. Louis. I-44, Joplin, Springfield, Lebanon, Raleigh. You're going to be putting up with the whole run from I-44 all the way into St. Louis. I-55 and 57 not affected yet, but it's coming just around Cape Girardeau and Carbondale, Illinois. East St. Louis, Illinois, east on I-64 not affected right now, but I-70 out of St. Louis going to be affecting that trip towards Vandalia and Effingham. Down on Dyersburg, Tennessee on I-155, Blytheville, Arkansas, and Kennett, Missouri. They're going to be having some rain. Looks like some heavier rain over there in that part of the state, in the Boot Hill of Missouri. Anyway, watches and warnings, freeze advisory stuff. It could be frozen precip of one form or another with some flood watch boxes in West Virginia and Kentucky. Right now, not much going on for Arkansas. 7-day forecast looks like this. Today, an 80 and 70% chance of freezing rain. Rain likely, high of 36. Tonight, wintry mix, low of 26. Then Tuesday, here comes the sun. 41 degrees on Tuesday night, low of 25, 48 on Wednesday, high of 52 on Thursday, and 52 on Friday with mostly sunny skies. Checking iDrive Arkansas real quick. What's slow to load today? And let's see, the road conditions are good, but this is what the road conditions look like on the radar. Now this is showing a little bit more freezing precip along the state line than what the other radar did. North of Pocahontas, north of Mountain Home, Harrison, north of Harrison around Jasper. So there is some in Arkansas according to iDrive Arkansas. So be sure to check your routes if you're going west on 62 412.
Looking at the special weather statement, they are calling for some light wintry precipitation, but nothing should affect travel or anything. So it should
Okay.
just be on maybe grass areas and bridges.
Good, okay. Missouri Department of Transportation. Oh, here's what she found. What'd she find?
Apparently, I hit
Did
the
she
button.
find $1 million? I'll split it with you.
Oh, that's not what I was looking for.
Oh, the green shaded highways are clear. The lighter blue are mostly clear, partly covered. Your dark blue, purple is covered, and red in Missouri is closed. So northern Missouri, you've got some covered highways up there. Nothing in southern Missouri. So if you're going to Springfield today or West Plains, or even as far as St. Louis, you won't have any real problems right there. So, Christmas weather, ain't it? What do you think? Is this Christmas weather? Sure.
Yeah.
We haven't got any snow yet, so you can't call it Christmas weather until you see the snow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just saying.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retiredarkansas.net. Coming up after the break, we'll be doing This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. Community calendar time. Bob has told us that Caroling in the Caverns in Mountain View, they still have openings on December 20, 21, and 22. Tickets are available. I've got the website right here. It's called Caroling in the Caverns. You can Google it. It's blanchardSprings.org/Caroling in the Caverns. That brings up all the information you need here. So quite an event. It's very nice down there, and so be sure if you can take advantage of that. You can call 870-269-8068. And also, Yellville Summit celebrates the season. Yellville Summit celebrates the season. Support the Yellville Summit Choir with dinner and entertainment at 5:30 on Thursday, December 19th at the Yellville Summit School Cafetorium. Choir members will be serving dinner to guests while the faculty and family provide entertainment during the meal. $15 for adults, $7 for children. Once again, takes place December 19th at 5:30 at the Yellville Summit Cafetorium. The Twin Lakes Homebrewers Monthly Meeting takes place on December 19th at 6 o'clock. It's a club dedicated to the education and the celebration of things fermented. And so there's a lot of folks getting into that now, Raps Baron and folks like that. And so if you're into that, take advantage of that activity. Anybody got anything?
This coming up Tuesday, Mountain Home High School Bomber Wrestling Team will be doing their first home meet against West Plains. Yes.
You got anything?
Tomorrow at the hangar at 6.
You want to talk about we'll talk about that later. No.
Okay.
Okay. That's all right. Now, hold on. Yeah, build up. He's got something special later now.
Special.
Mr. Ferris,
What?
what do you got?
About the high school meet?
What? No, about whatever's
Anything.
coming up. Whatever you want to talk about. This
Any
is your
activity.
moment.
Any
Anything
activity. You
coming
got a
up
party or
at
you
Christmas
got,
Academy?
celebration?
Anybody? Anything coming up in your world? What's?
Not really.
Not
like
really.
me. Not really.
I just practice.
Just
There
practice.
you
Good answer. Good answer.
Look at that camera right there. Said we need to take a break. We'll be right back.
We need to take a break, so we'll be right back.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
I was involved in a wreck on the interstate. A friend and I was rear-ended by a drunk driver, and I was in excruciating pain. I started the chiropractor care along with the massage therapy, and it has totally transformed my world. With God's help and the help of them, I've totally got my life back together, and I'm free of pain medicine, and I'm so grateful that I am where I need to be today.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
It's time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora, Bob and Linda Zdora, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retiredoarkansas.net. Hi.
Morning.
Morning.
It's Monday.
It is Monday.
That it is.
Busy weekend. We had a good weekend. We went to took a little time off. We went down to see Caroling in the Caverns. Had a great time. They put on a great. They do a great job. It's their 18th year, they said, and we went down there. We took a couple couples. We went together. We went to Mountain View. Then we went to Wings and Things and had some lunch, and just a good outing for getaway afternoon. The weather was
it Sunday
kind
you
of
did that, or
gray.
Saturday?
Yesterday
Yeah.
we went. Yeah. So if you were thinking about going down, they asked the people that were there to help spread the word that they've got tickets. So like I say, 20, 21, 22, and you can get tickets. Just go online and you can get them. Very enjoyable thing. If you've never been down there, it's good. And if you have been there, the program was different in some ways than it was before, so that was good.
Yeah.
So it was good to take a little break and be
Yeah.
able to catch our breath a little bit. And
Friday night, Point of Grace, the gospel group was over at First Baptist Church with some other artists. It was a good program.
Oh, cool.
It was
Good.
It was really good. Nice Christmas program.
yeah.
That's what I like about this time of year. You get all the programs that are going on and the different church functions, and there's just so much to go and watch and see and get into the spirit. I just like that.
Exactly, and here it's a lot easier to be in the spirit. I mean, it's just the community that we have. It's such a great thing for that. In the music, I just love Christmas music because it's full.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things going on with Christmas music, and it just because that's what makes it special.
Yep.
And that's what it is. It's special. So
So true.
it's what 9 days.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It's like
That's actually the first time I've heard somebody break it down into days, and I just hadn't been paying attention.
Yeah.
You think 9 days? Heck, that's right around the corner.
Exactly.
week from
exactly.
Wednesday.
I mean,
Yeah.
No need to get in a hurry.
Yeah,
Spirit.
no panic. No panic or anything to worry.
I never panic. I am a last-minute shopper. One of the best last-minute shoppers there are out there.
Oh, that's good.
That's
That's
good.
Gift cards for everyone.
Hey, it works.
Oh, goodness. So what's going on in the world of real estate?
Real estate's still busy. You
Really?
would think that things would be slowing down and stuff, but it's not. I mean, there's people that are still
Really?
coming down. We're making appointments for people. Linda wrote an offer last night on the phone for a woman who's out of state who's going to be coming down, and just to get ahead of it. She likes the house. So we're going to do that. We're writing paper on some other stuff today, and it's still going. I mean, and then you talk to the other agents, those that are working, they're still working. And whereas normally to be kind of like, okay, sit back, put your feet up, and take a little break. It's the holidays. With the interest rates what they are, with the availability of houses, there aren't as many houses as there have been in the past. So what you can choose from is a little less, and that affects the market as well. So people, when they do see something, you'll get 2-3 calls on something new that comes up that's in the right price range, it's in the right type of house, it's in the right area, because there's people that are actively looking to come here, and there's still 486 listings on the MLS, but that covers a pretty wide sweep. So for someone who's looking to come in to live in town in a 2-3 bedroom home because they don't want to keep the maintenance, they're looking for a smaller, or even those that are looking to move into town. And we're seeing more of that. I mean, that's been really the best this year of the 15 years that we've been doing this, as far as people selling their home and then moving into town and staying here in the area and keeping that, the spirit of the area, as it were, keeping that here. They just don't want to keep up the things that they've got. They've had Bob been cutting their grass for a while, and it's like, it's still more than I need to be into the house is getting a little too big, and keeping it up. They're moving into town, they're moving into little condos, they're moving into some of these smaller 2-3 bedroom homes in town that it's easier to keep up. That's really what it turns into is, we get a little older. We hate to admit that. Be old as Scooter someday, and you just don't want to be dusting, you don't want to be
Falling apart.
Yeah, and that's what happens. The little plumbing issues turn into big issues if you don't stay on them. If you don't replace that washer, if you don't recaulk that area around the tub where the water can get behind the spigot there, and the next thing you know, the wall's falling out because it hasn't been kept up. And those are the kind of things that we find the importance of inspections for our buyers, and making sure that the homes are ready, because people don't know, and people they could live in a house for 20 years and they don't realize that the ring on the toilet has gone bad a couple of years ago. They thought, it's a little loose, we're okay. The ring has gone bad, and all that wood underneath is all coming apart. And they don't know. So they put in their property disclosure when you go for the listing. It's a property disclosure that has to be filled out. And so it's, mostly no. Home inspector comes through and it's yes and yes and yes. And who goes up on the roof to see what the life of the roof is? So people get surprised with that, and they'll have an offer that they've accepted and not realize that there's going to be expenses that need to be addressed. And you don't want to be in a situation of having a home inspection done and then say, well, I'm not going to fix anything, we're not going to do anything, and then have the deal blow up. Well, you have to put that in your property disclosure then. You have to fill out a new property disclosure, because one of the boxes in there is, has your home ever failed to close due to a home inspection? So now you're kind of stigmatizing yourself. So generally you're better to try to work out something within the two, whether it's buy people. We usually encourage people to buy people out and have the repairs done that way. That way the seller can do their own repairs, as opposed to the buyer can do their own repairs as opposed to the seller, because if there's something that didn't get done right or wasn't the way the buyer thinks it should be, they're always going to go back and say, well, you didn't. We try to avoid that as best we can. And here's the money. Yeah. You get it fixed the way you want to get it fixed. This is how much, we know how much it's going to cost to replace these outlets in here and put a ring around the toilet and fix a couple shingles, whatever it may be. We know about how much it's going to cost. We'll get estimates for that. We'll bring Berkman in for that. You're better to give them the money as opposed to trying to get it done. And like I say, to have an issue come up later, they can, you pick anybody you want, because the sky's falling.
Yeah.
That you want to make sure that you've got happy buyer, happy seller at the end of the day, and you want to be able to go forward from that. Home inspections are a big deal. And like I say, it's people, things that they just didn't realize were wrong with the house. Or they thought they were just people kind of live with things. We find that too, that they're just kind of used to having the little drip off the faucet, or if I jiggle the handle, the toilet stops running. That's not. The buyer probably doesn't want to start off his journey with the new home with, you got to jiggle the toilet to make sure that that it stops running.
Jiggling it down or up?
Yeah,
How do we make that jiggle?
Leave me your number so I can call you so we get the jiggles right. So those are things that come up every day, and those are things that we go over with our clients, and things that you need to know as a buyer, as a seller, of the things that are going to make you more successful in this journey, to try to find the right house at the right time. If you're selling, it's because you're looking for your new right house at the right time. And if you're buying, this is the right house that, as you see, for you at this time of your life. And that's, our life changes, and that's what we do.
So now, I'm a seller. I'm looking at selling my house. I've got my toilet that jiggles a little bit. I've got that bathroom that just hate that dang wallpaper that's in there. I've got carpet where I wish it was hardwood, and I'm like, all right, I'm looking at selling this house, and I got to make it to where I'm happy before I sell it. Is in my mind. Yep. What's the true answer to that?
I generally don't take on big projects. Safety issues that are going to come up, ground faults, things that you may know are there's wiring issues. Electric is a big thing. And just disclose the things that you know, and then adjust for it in price, because you're not going to get dollar for dollar. If you bring a licensed plumber in, it's not going to be an inexpensive journey for you. So you're better to disclose the things that are on there. Safety issues, like I say, are a different deal. You've got your hot water heater isn't connected all the way through to the thing, and you're just kind of been running it up into the attic and hoping that all the CO2 gets out the roof vent, because that happens too. And something, like I say, people don't know, or they do find it. Generally, you're better to address it with price, sell the house, move on, because you start taking on projects, and you start to open some of these cans of worms in these houses that have been here for a while, and you can start down a path that you don't really want to go. Because then when you discover stuff and you know it, then you got to disclose it. So if you know you've got, like I say, safety issues are one thing. If depending on the type of the loan that you have as well, those are things that are going to come up. Where VA loans, the inspectors are just death on cracks in the concrete. So those are going to have to be patched, and those are things that we know going in. If it's our seller and an offer is for a VA loan, we know that these things are going to have to get fixed. The greenery's got to come off the side of the house. You can't have anything touching the house.
Wow.
Those are different things that you need to keep in mind. The different types of loans sometimes have different criteria. So you want to be prepared for that. And that's what we try to do, is let our people know what's going on.
If I was a person that was looking at selling his home and then turn around and all these things in my mind need to be done.
Yeah.
But not all of them do.
No,
because we talk about, I didn't never like the paint in this room, or I never liked this and that.
Yeah.
I always recommend people go ahead and call the Z-Team. Have them come out and take a look. They will tell you the things and the steps that you need to take to help sell the home and not waste your money.
Right, because if you think, well, I always wanted to have granite in the kitchen. Well, the granite you pick may not be what Bob wants when he comes to buy the house. Bob, I always wanted quartz in my kitchen, and now I've got this granite in here. It's going to cost me, another $2,000 to tear this out. And that's what happens. So that's why we don't encourage you to take on projects. If you're going to paint, Builder beige is the best. Just go with the Builder beige and just cover up the walls that you got. If you were kowtowing to your kids, and this one wanted purple and this one wanted chartreuse, and you open up that bedroom door and go, whoa! Some Kills paint with some Builder beige mixed into it, marvelous thing. Marvelous thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, and it will cover literally a multitude of sins, because that's what that is. A lot of that is a sin, that it looks the way it does. But that's been your house, and you're living there, and the new guy's going to come in and they're going to do it their way. That's fine. That's what we want. That's your house. That's why you're going through the trouble to buy a house. That's your reward in life for doing good. So you want things that are good for you, but a Builder's beige goes a long way.
How about some numbers?
This week in real estate. And if you see the kids, tell them hi. If you see Reese and Darlene and Sam and TJ, if you see my honey, stop them and say, Bob was talking about you on the radio. That's a good thing.
And TV.
And TV? Oh, Jesus, yeah. Duh. See, the microphone gets me confused.
You're talking everywhere.
I tell you, that's right. He was talking about you there, too.
Yeah, he got you everywhere. He got you covered one way or the other. Either way, we're good.
Okay. This week in real estate. Should have stayed in my lane. This week in real estate, there were 33 new listings come up, 8 parcels of land, 2 commercial properties. 23 homes came on the market. They came on a range from $594,000 to $29,000. 2 came on as active contingent, so we're back on that. We didn't have any last week, but that was like a really short week. Average price coming on the market was $171,000. There were 50 sales this past week.
Wow.
Yeah. 9 parcels of land, but 41 homes closed in a range from $480,000 to $25,000. Average sale price was $144,000 with 126 days on market. $5.9 million in residential real estate.
Oh, come on, in
closed.
December?
Well, that was the end of November, beginning of December. I think some of those were held over from the Thanksgiving holiday.
$5.9
but
million?
$5.9 million closed. 19 properties expired, 20 had price changes, 31 are pending. There's listings in Missouri. If you're up in Missouri, if you're looking to buy something in Missouri, sell something in Missouri, give my honey a call. Her and Darlene are both licensed up in Missouri, and they can help you out up there. There's currently 483 homes listed on the MLS, and that's not really a good number because there's a number of listings that are in there in multiple insertions. So it'll be a house at 5 acres, a house at 10 acres, a house at 20 acres. So that would be 3 listings that would come up on there, and there's a number of those. Year to date, it's been 1,094 homes have sold for $164 million. 131 days on market is your average time. Average sale price has been $150,000. For 2018, there'd been 1,048 homes that sold. So you got 46 more homes have sold this year than last year. That's gives you an idea, and it has a lot to do with people staying here instead of just selling the home and moving. For 146 million, last year we were at 143 days on market with an average sale price of 139. Interest rates are about 3.73. They're up about a quarter point since September, but they're still below 4. It's a great time if you have any thought of that we're thinking about we need to be buying and get out of this rental. If you're a first-time home buyer, if you're a VA, Sam and I are military relocation professionals. We have a designation from NAR, and we've helped a number of people with VA loans and finding out if people are eligible and helping them make that jump. A lot of guys don't think that, girls don't think that they're eligible, but they are, and there's a number of programs that are out there. So give my honey a call. She's at 870-405-0793. Go to the website, retiretoarkansas.net. There's a little Christmas carol on there right now. Obviously, the camera's on there. We have all the listings from the MLS are on there if you're looking at homes. And retiretoarkansas.net, and you'll be very happy that you did. We appreciate it.
Thank you. And with that, we're going to take a break and listen to it rain.
Listen to it rain.
I'll be right back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
End of the year clearance on all G3 boats and Yamaha motors at Henderson Marine. Come check out the low prices on 2019 model G3 fishing boats and G3 Suncatcher pontoons. Henderson Marine offers in-house financing and is your local authorized Yamaha service center. Need parts, accessories, water toys? They got them too. Need to winterize? Call Henderson Marine today to schedule your winterization. When maintenance matters, call Henderson Marine at 870-488-5600.
Come see us today at Henderson Marine.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z team at Century 21 LeMac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net. Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
Good morning. Today's Monday Morning Business Spotlight, we have Cammie Boskus.
Yes.
Discount Trip Source.
Yes.
Discount trips. Well, that's easy to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tell us about that. What is your business?
Our business is a travel agency.
Okay.
We take care of all aspects of travel, no matter if it's airlines, bus, rail, tours, cruises. We take care of everything, top to bottom, when it comes to travel. And also missionary. A big part of our business is missionary travel as well.
Okay.
And we deal with people all over the world. So it's not just local. It's people, I deal with people international all daily, every single day. So it's very busy.
Tell us about Cammie Boscus. Where are you from?
I'm from Mountain Home.
Okay.
I'm a native. I'm born and raised. I moved away a few times, but always moved back.
Okay.
It's home for me.
This is home.
This is home. All my family's here. Most all my family's here.
Okay.
And I am married to my husband, Tom Boscus, and we also own another company, Mountain Home Painting and Remodeling. And then we have 4 children. Clayton, 24, married with our brand new grandbaby. And then Destiny's 21 in college. And then we have a 9-year-old Thomas, who was here on your show not long ago with the Christian Academy. And then our son Sebastian, who's 7 and also at the Christian Academy.
Hands full.
Hands full. And we're members of First Baptist Church here in Mountain Home. Love our church. Fantastic. You were talking about Christmas time earlier, and our church does a wonderful Christmas Eve service, so we'd love for people to come and see us there.
What got you started in the travel business?
My mother. Actually, I'll back up. And whenever I was in 8th grade, I had to write a paper about what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I wanted to be a travel agent. I still have that paper to this day.
See, I just wanted to grow up. How about
No,
you, Scooter?
I always wanted
If
to
I
be.
knew I would be this old, I would have took care of my body. I think.
That too. I always wanted to be a travel agent, and then whenever I got in high school, I looked into more of being a travel agent. And whenever I graduated, I looked at the University of Miami through a travel agency school down there. So I went down there, got a lot of my training down there, and then I came back and went to work for Lone Star Airlines.
Okay, I
Worked
remember
for
the
them
Lone Star.
for several years, assistant manager for them, and then I wanted to work at the travel agency here in town, professional travel back in the day, and I ended up buying that place whenever I got everything lined out, and worked for them until I sold it, and then I ended up putting my own agency back in.
So is this a chain of discount trip source, or this
Nope,
is
sole
just
proprietorship. I've been doing this for 26 years, so I wanted to have my own company again, and it's just been wonderful.
Okay.
We've been very successful, and I'm grateful for all my clients.
What is the best time to plan a vacation?
Well, anytime's a good time to plan a vacation, but as far as notice goes, that's the most important time. You need to give at least a 3 to 6 month advance notice. If you're wanting to do Alaska, that needs to be a 1 year advance notice.
Really?
Yes.
For
Alaska,
a cruise or for just any kind of
general.
travel? Really?
Yes, especially cruises. But Alaska is the destination, and it has been for years. Years and years. It is the top seller year after year after year. I've never seen anything beat it in all the years I've been doing this. So definitely advance notice. If you want to get a good deal, for instance, on a cruise, then I would highly recommend right after January 4th for that whole month of January, and then beginning to middle of April, and then mid to late May is the best time for good discounts. And then moving on to the latter part of the year, beginning of December.
What is the best way to travel to Alaska?
Air.
Through a cruise or by air?
By air. As far as to get there, then as far to see Alaska, you need to do a cruise, and I highly recommend doing a cruise tour, which you do like a 7-day inside passage, where you would take off from Vancouver, Canada, all the way up to Seward, which is right outside of Anchorage, and then you would take a land tour by rail up to Mount McKinley, Fairbanks.
But you're talking about people that have lots of time. What about somebody who just wants to go for an excursion and maybe just take a week to see Alaska?
I would still do the cruise, the 7-day Inside Passage cruise, because you can still hit Juneau, Skagway, those areas, and do those land tours on the inside. That's the best way to see Alaska, because that place is so big. You can't possibly try and do this on your own in a week.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be on that cruise.
So Alaska destination, Scooter.
Yes.
Write that down.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm there with you. I'd go.
I actually went last June. It
I'm
wasn't
in
bad.
Bob's Pan, so sign me up.
We're going in August.
On
It's
a
coming
cruise, and
August. It's a land and cruise is what we're doing. We'll be going for 12 days for that.
What about notable places here in the States? Alaska's part of the States, but it's a long way to get there.
True.
What about somebody that's only got 3 or 4 days, or maybe a long weekend? Where would you suggest they go for a vacation?
Driving or flying?
Whatever is the best.
I would absolutely fly. And there is Legion Airlines, which is out of Springfield, Missouri. They're non-stop, so you don't have to worry about changing planes or anything of that nature. You're on and gone. And they go to Las Vegas, LA, several different destinations in Florida. They go to Arizona, Denver, Colorado. I mean, there's so many different ones that you can go to, and it's nonstop. So you can actually drive to Springfield, get there, an hour and a half ahead of time for those flights on Allegiant, and then you're there within less than 3 hours. And that way you get more, and you get to see more and do more. Now, as far as driving goes, locally, I have a lot of people that drive over to the Smokies. Lots of people do that. Some people just drive down to Hot Springs, Dallas, El Paso. There's several different trips, but that takes a lot of hours. So that's why I always say, because I like to just fly and go.
Fly to point A and then just travel from there.
I do, because that way you get more time there at those destinations rather than spending the whole time on the road.
People don't realize that even if they're on a road trip, they're going to take a vehicle trip.
Yes.
That they should still give you a call, because you can help them with hotel destination,
tours, sightseeing. I can do all of that whenever on their way, and I've done that time after time after time. So we're not just for air and tours and that type of thing. I can get you things to where you can do it locally.
It's not just about the cruise ship, and
No.
it's not just about the airline.
That's the best thing about travel agents. We can customize your trips. It doesn't matter what it is. We can dig and dig and dig and find exactly what you're looking for.
Everybody seems to think that, well, if I just use hotels.com or Expedia or whatever else is out there, Hotwire.
Yes.
Hotwire is a big one. Well, I can save money and I don't have to use a travel agent.
The way travel agents work, for instance, if you were or look at Expedia, they're only going to give you who they contract with. They're not going to let you know, well, so-and-so has got it for less, or so-and-so's got it. They're just going to give you what's in front of them, and that's all you've got to choose from. With travel agents, we have all the avenues to get to all of the different fares and structures as far as travel goes, to where so many people are like, well, I didn't see that online. It's because I have so many different more avenues to get to that, to get you that better deal, rather than looking online.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, one of them is in a wheelchair and they can't get out and get on the plane very easily. Give Cammie a call and say, look, I want to go from here to Denver, and we've got this much time to go with. You can then take that idea and say, okay, here's the route you need to go spend the night here. The next day, get up and go look at this. Spend the night. The next day, go here.
Yes.
Spend the night. And while you're there, you're going to see this. And you can actually plan them out a whole trip to and back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's totally customized if you want it. And it doesn't cost you any extra. People think, oh, the agencies have fees. We get paid from our suppliers, our vendors. So it's not like we add a fee onto everything that we do. Occasionally, it just depends on what it is, like, something in depth that I have to go and look at that might take me a long time. I might have to have a small fee onto that. But other than that, we get paid from the vendors. So it's not like you're having to be out all this money. And also, whenever you book with ones like us here in town, you're keeping it local too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're not giving it to Expedia or Travelocity or whatever. You're also supporting local.
Sure. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. Cami Boscus from Discount Trip Source here in Mountain Home. Be right back.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right product.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
When you
We're back with Cami Boscus, Discount Trip Source. Can't speak this morning. We're talking about travel and the importance of using a travel agency instead of just doing everything online. You know, I noticed some big changes over the years. When I worked for a telecom company, I used to travel a lot. Spent 296 nights in a hotel. And
oh my goodness.
Had over 1 million air miles in a year, and it just a lot of travel. But nowadays, you book a flight, and you got to pay for your seat, and then you pay for your luggage, and you pay for this, and $2.50 for a can of Diet Coke, and those things have changed. Think it'll ever go back?
No.
Me neither.
Nope.
The greed is set in.
The greed is set in. I think that's a stay.
That's a stay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not any cheaper, but it's, to me, it's a little inconvenient. But if you use a travel agent, you handle all that. So, okay, this is what we want to do. And
exactly.
Mom and I want to have a window seat and an aisle seat. We want to be as close to the front as we can. We just give you all that information and let you run with it.
I take care of everything. Absolutely everything, top to bottom. And my clients, when they need me, I am available 24/7. So no matter what's going on, they can call me. I had some clients call me last night. Cami, we're on the deck of the ship, and we need to be able to get to the dining room. Tell us where the dining room is. Instead of asking someone there, I was okay. We can do that. Also had a client that was going out on another cruise that forgot their birth certificates here, and they were down in Galveston, Texas. I went to their home, grabbed their birth certificates, and drove halfway to meet them.
Wow.
I met him at 2:30 in the morning, and got it to him, turned around, and came straight back.
Oh, my goodness.
My husband looked at me and said,
Are you crazy?
Are you crazy?
And you said, a little bit.
But you know what? They got to enjoy their trip, and everything was perfect.
There you go.
Yep. That's personalization, and that's what you get.
Yes.
So if you have all of this stuff, you can give it to me. I take care of it, and you don't have to worry about anything.
One thing that has changed in the travel world, and it's affected everybody, and not just international trips, but domestic trips as well, is the TSA and all the take off your shoes and go through this and go through that. And now you've got to go through this little x-ray machine that revolves around you and comes back. And What is the importance of pre-check?
There's a service they have that's TSA PreCheck, and it's good for 5 years. You actually have to make an appointment at one of the TSA PreCheck offices, which is like in Memphis is where I went and got mine done. It's a quick interview, fingerprints and facial recognition, and for 5 years I'm able to go in the TSA PreCheck line. And it's more of an expediting, so that way you're not standing in line forever, and then you don't have to take off your shoes, your coat, anything of that nature. You just put it on the conveyor belt, go right through the metal detector, and then you're on your way.
Ready to go.
Ready to go, and you're not standing there for however long. Like if you're at an international airport, you're there, you could stand in line 45 minutes to an hour, and then your flight's going to be leaving soon. But if you have that TSA PreCheck, you can just fly right through. Now there is a $50 fee for that, but my goodness, $50 for that much convenience?
If you travel a lot and you go anywhere international, it's probably a great idea.
It's even domestic. I mean, you can just fly right through. It's just absolutely perfect. And then you can, while you're there at the meeting for your TSA PreCheck, I highly recommend going ahead and getting your passport. Your passports are good for 10 years, and they're good for, you can go anywhere all over the world. And then as far as visas go, if you do international travel for visas, we can take care of that too. Passports, I can get passports within 24 hours. Of course, there's a fee for that they charge, but I can get that right away.
The key to that statement is a fee that they charge, not an additional
that the
fee
government
that you charge.
charges. I don't charge it. That's just a courtesy of my agency.
Right.
But they do charge a fee for expediting to get it taken care of over in a 24-hour period, and I have done that for clients. People that have a trip coming up, they look at their passport and they're like, oh my gosh, it's expired. So we go into a little bit of a panic mode, but we get it taken care of.
Well, and the thing that you need to watch on your passport is, it may be good now, but is it going to be good when you come back?
Exactly. It has to be good for 6 months from the time you leave from the United States. It has to be good for 6 months after, for that trip, because otherwise they won't let you go. 6 months is yours. So I highly recommend always having your passport. Make sure it's good for a year, from the time that you're traveling.
Used to be you didn't have to have a passport to go to Canada and Mexico. Is that still the...
No, you have to have passport. Canada and Mexico. Yep. That's a have to. And then we were going to talk about travel insurance. Highly recommend travel insurance. There's all types of insurance. There's an entry level, like a basic, and then a medium, and then like a select or a premium. And it covers, like the basic covers in case you have a death in the family, a sickness in the family of the immediate family, not of cousin of cousin of cousin. And then it covers in case you have a unforeseen circumstance that you can document, but it doesn't cover change of mind, like I just don't want to know, I just don't want to go. Now they do have cancel for any reason insurance. It's a little bit more of a premium on top of what you already buy, but I highly recommend it because you don't ever know what's going to come up, and then you can cancel. Even if you have a bad hair day, you can cancel. So I highly recommend that. We do have insurance that we have in office that we use. It's Travel Insurance, an international company, and they do a fantastic job.
Is it based on the value of the trip, or is it
value of the trip and the age of the person traveling? So it goes by your date of birth.
Okay.
As far as what the premium is.
So the something as simple as just a hotel in Springfield.
I can do that.
Something you want to mess with?
Absolutely. Always.
Where's your location?
Right down the street from you, 1206 Commerce Drive, right here in Mountain Home.
Okay. Phone number there?
870-421-3007. And our website is discounttripsource.com.
And your hours?
I'm
24
open
hours a
24 hours a day. My office is by appointment only because I have a home office as well. So therefore, if I need to meet someone local here in town, I can just make an appointment and come up and meet them. Otherwise, I take care of everything on the phone or on the email.
If they're driving up Commerce looking for you, you are in the same office as your husband's business?
Yes.
I'm guessing?
Yes.
So you might tell them where that is.
Right next to Pizza Hut is where our business is located, where Golf Pro used to be. We remodeled that office, and so my office is on the right, and my husband's office is on the left.
Okay, good deal. Well, we sure appreciate you taking the time to come visit us with us this morning.
You're welcome.
We'll get your
Thank
husband
you.
to come on. We'll talk about painting and remodels.
Yes,
maybe
that would be
after
great.
the first of the year, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
We wish you the best of luck, and we should be calling you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Cammie Boskus from Discount Trip Source here in Mountain Home. Give her a call if you're going anywhere. Need a rental car?